If you were born in the year of the Yang Wood Dragon, the Yang Wood Dragon, you're all about health, strength, harmony, and you have good luck. And the Chinese, they put the dragon up above the doors on the top of the roofs to banish demons and evil spirits. The dragon is very magnetic and persuasive. Yes, they have persuasive personality and capable of great success and also failure, either or. But we speak of the dragon, we speak of those who are the most powerful out of all animals, the most influential out of all animals, and they have very good luck and they're very energetic. They're all about health. They health conscious. And so in the Chinese culture, the mythical dragon lives in the heavens and among the wind, the rain, the thunder, and lightning. A dragon needs oxygen, freedom, and definitely space to breathe. And so freedom is very important. These are freedom-loving people. And so the outdoors they love. Yes, and so the most important thing to them is their physical health and emotional health. And they're very forceful and captivating. You know what I mean? The dragon got a burst of energy. And they have the power to influence, to lead, to impress, and to combat, because they are warriors. And so a lot of dragon people, they are very persistent, and they will strive for success. They represent the professionalists. They are the visionaries who see, and they're very creative as the performer of ideas. So whatever they visualize, whatever ideas come to their mind, they bring it into reality. You know what I mean? And so we're talking about these people who are keen intuitive, keen intelligence. And so they're one of the most intuitive people on the face of the planet, speak from the sixth sense, the psychic mind. Yes, and they are very enthusiastic. You know what I mean? Very enthusiastic. So we speak to the dragon, these dynamite people. We speak to the brave, the ambitious. We speak to people who are independent. And so we speak to the dragon. They got the power to influence, like I say, and they are very aggressive. So they're all about action. They have to do something. They have to do something. They have to put their energy into something. I mean, this will keep them living. And what the dragon choose to do with their lives, they would definitely shine, and they would excel in anything they do. So whatever the dragon set their mind to, they will win. You know what I mean? They are the free spirits. And the dragon possesses greater intuitive powers than other signs other than the snake. And so the dragon is very powerful in Chinese culture. They hate to take orders, but they like to give orders. So they are naturally leaders, yes. And so they will fulfill their duties and obligation. And if it's boring, if their duties are boring, yes, they don't like that. So because the dragon like duties that's fulfillment, you know what I mean? They're very adventurous. They're very the one who like to explore. They stay on the go. And so this is what these people are about. They love to be called when they're talking about for help. Yes, they will help you. So just call them. They will help you and find a solution. And yes, they have great faith, but mostly great faith in themselves. And so on the negative side, the dragons won't finish what they started. And on the downside, which I don't like to say negative side, where I say the downside, because it's either or. So on the downside, it can be too demanding, impatience, intolerance, dissatisfied, overpowering, and very short temper, and they can become violent and eccentric, odd and weird, and very proud and irritable. Nasty, outspoken, yes. So that's only when it's time to speak. And when they speak with strength and strong. They're outspoken. Without being a visionary, a prophet, or a psychic, other than being a diplomat. So don't try to call them to be a diplomat. Most likely they're good at being a visionary or a prophet. A lot of time racing from one experience to another, and these are the dragons. And so they always have a goal that's set. You know what I mean? Shout when they get angry. All this energy built inside. Wow, you see the color red, because they can become very dangerous and mean. But they're very kind. They get over their anger very quick. So it speaks of the dragon. We talk about growth and renewal. And these are very creative people. Like when you ain't on the same page they is. So you got to get on the same page. They got very good confidence. They got strong self-confidence. And they motivated. Very impressive appearance, but deep down inside, they are dissatisfied and discontent with a new project or a love affair to keep them alive, to keep them scribing. They need something, you know what I mean? Because this is what they do. They can't be bored. One loving activity for the dragon is philosophy, the arcane science, which means understood by a few, science fiction, the cosmos, anything that deal with the universe, yes, or the other world. Dragons on the downside, they got an egotistic and judgmental behavior, and they're very aggressive. And so we speak of these dragons, they short temper, and they're soul that go to the extreme. For the dragon, stubbornness, and watch out for the dragon, bipolar disorder, because the dragon could be fine 1 minute and switch to go to the extremes. And so this is very extreme energy and light. Involved in relationships quick and into things quick, and then they could be accused of that and not even thinking about their future payments on their rent or bills or anything, because they could be careless. So the dragon, and it could be cheated and swindled easily. They often fail to see the dishonesty in people. They keep money, but they spend it so quick as soon as they get it. You know what I mean? They always come into money. It comes some form or some way. That's why they call the most fortunate and lucky people there is. People give them money. You know what I mean? However money come in all type of ways to the dragon. And the thing about the dragon, they got to travel. If they don't travel, at least change around their house from time to time to make a different scene. And their dangerous side relates to their being stressed out or somebody coming against them. But other than that, they love to be in love. They love to be loved in order to thrive. You know what I'm saying? But they can be intense and possessive when talking about love. You know what I mean? At the same time, they can be very doubtful and reserved. So the dragon love affairs are amazingly or intense, dramatic. You know what I mean? A lot of young energy that keep them alive and that keep the love alive that they have for that individual. The main qualities of a dragon is activities, energies, and above all, they're fortunate and they're good luck. Dragon people space because if you don't, they can be demanding, impatient, and intolerance. Not met with respect, they can explode. And so you got to give the dragons some space to move because they need to move or they'll suffer. A lot of dragons, their careers will be like actor, artist, a trial lawyer. And also on the other side, they're a gangster, you know what I mean, or a prophet or a visionary, you know what I mean, or also a shaman or a business owner because they're a doer and they're independent, so they have to have an independent profession. Business or anything, they need other people who will match their strength, you know what I mean, because they're very forceful and powerful. Lucky color is crimson, red, and yellow, and black, and their lucky number is 2. These are warriors. They got a warrior spirit. They could be a film star. They could be an artist. They could be a president or any leading position, a managing position. Also a salesperson, and also an architect. You know what I mean? Also a professional speaker, and also a photojournalist. They could be anything that deals with, especially the military correspondence or something like that, a war correspondence. This is very important to these people. So sexual expression, yes. The key to their personal freedom is sex. So they have lovers, if not just one lover, because they like to explore and they're adventurous. And for sure, whatever the dragons do, they do well. They perform well. They're never short of admirers. They always have admirers somewhere. And the very self-reliance. But once in love, they're very loyal and loving. They can have many interests, like judo 1 minute, yoga the next minute. As long as they can master it quickly, they will stay interested. Other than that, they keep moving. And so we have 5 types of dragons. If you're born 1904 or in 1964, you are the wood dragon. This is your natural element. And so this is a symbol of growth and renewal. Also a person who's creative and a think outside of the box person. You love harmony. You love to be stylish or elegance, and you like beauty. All beauty of all kinds. You relax and you're at ease when you're social. That I mean, and you do not like to offend people, but you can bring pessimistics to a character, or sadness to a person. That I mean, but the dragons, as you're a dragon, you have a tendency with this dynamite energy. You are a person who like to progress and grow. Say you are very fun and considerate type of people who could be dramatic and very giving and generous. And so this is the wood dragon people. The fire dragon people is those who were born in 1916 and 1976. And you are the ones who are the natural leaders who like to be the authority figure. That mean you are ambitious and you're proud. You're the professionalist. And you can criticize someone if they don't have your same standards. So with that being said, even you can be opinionated. And so you have that charisma and you're very aspirational to many. And many of you are famous or infamous. You are warm-hearted and honest, but you are so temperamental and have no patience at all. So discipline yourself. The Earth Dragon is those who were born in 1928 and 1988. And you are stable. You are more cooperative than any other dragon. You know what I mean? And it's all about security, and this is most important to you. And so financial independence is part of you. You know what I mean? You are open to a teamwork. You're open to teamwork. And so you pay attention to details of a plan. And so since you're stable, that I mean, you're the one who dedicated to a cause or a project, and you'll get it done. You is an Earth Dragon. You're peaceful, and you're very stable. You're patient, and you're receptive, and you're supportive, and you're very practical, and you're logical. But on the downside, you can be a pessimistic, slow, narrow-minded, and stubborn. See what I'm saying? Very smothering and very trapped and lost. And you are the most patient dragon there is, and you're not in such a hurry. That's a good thing about you. The metal dragon is those who were born in 1940 and 2000. Who born in 2000. So the metal dragon, you are the visionary. You are the prosperous one. You are the one who are inspirational, and you're controlled. You're determined, and you're loving. And you got great strength. And so as the visionary one, you could be argumentative too, to the point of aggressiveness, but you're always honest. The performer type who has a huge ego, but at the same time you're hardworking and you're very efficient in whatever you do. So you're most likely to be successful. A lot of you are successful. Who are the water dragon is those who were born in 1952 and 2012. The highly intuitive dragon, and so you're all about the inner wisdom. I know. So you are the higher form of intelligence type of dragon, and you are the diplomat, the peacemaker, and you're calm and you're reflective. You are the idealistic, the compassionate one. You understand people, you understand things quicker, and you're caring, you're gentle. You're the one who's interested in social problems as a peacemaker. And so as long as you balance yourself out, you will be okay, because you're the type who's very persuasive. But on the downside, you can be fearful, stressed, nervous, and manipulative all in one, and probably passive aggressive. But I rarely see a dragon that's fearful, so I won't even say fearful. I got to X that out. But you can be passive aggressive. X out that fearfulness for dragons. The dragons ain't that. They ain't scared of nothing. So what I got to say about you, you're some great people. And I read you, and this definitely would it be. I can't lit who bring you this light. It's the realer than this. Ashe.